Oh, yay. All right, we did it.
We're already starting off a little bit different than we did last time. Last time I had the mustache. I shaved just recently.
Oh, yeah, I didn't. I
Well,
just
all
let
right,
it
I
go.
should probably turn on my audio so people can actually hear us talking. I had it off,
Hopefully.
but yeah. So shaved the mustache. I actually have whiskey for once this time instead of just my hot chocolate I had last time.
I have a cup of coffee because your boy's fucking tired.
Normal coffee?
Yep, here. Do you want to hear it?
Didn't even make a noise.
RTX voice is a wonderful thing, isn't it?
This podcast is brought to you by coffee. It's the liquid of life.
If anybody wants to give me free coffee, that'd be fucking amazing. Okay, thanks.
A coffee sponsorship
Dude,
after 2 episodes.
I'd lose my shit. I talk about it every day. I wouldn't give a fuck.
I wouldn't even care what the company is. You give me the crappiest coffee company in the world. Sponsor us for
Coffee. Coffee's coffee.
Mhm. I'll drink coffee the whole podcast. I don't care if it's 7 o'clock at night or not.
Oh,
Just
100%.
if we got sponsored and that was the only deal we had to do, we had to drink coffee the whole time. Do that.
Right here. Let's. Okay, wait a second. So you should be able to hear it now. I changed my microphone. Let's see.
Your microphone's too good.
I thought I was dying.
The system is too good. Can't hear anything.
I breathed in a little bit of coffee. Okay.
Well, when we left off last time, we were briefly getting into your eating habit. So I figured that's probably a good thing to start this one with.
Yeah, today I ate like shit. I had to go to the office all day today, and the only thing I ate was 2 bags of chips at McDonald's. So today wasn't a good day.
Oh, caught you on a bad day, I guess.
Oh yeah, McDonald's made me feel like I was gonna die.
What'd you get?
Double quarter pounder with cheese, bro.
I don't think you understand. I haven't eaten fast food since freshman year of college, and I had Taco Bell. And before then, I hadn't had it in I don't know how long. And since then, I've not had it since. But
I just feel
I
bad
can
for
also
you.
say, I can also say that I miss certain fast food for sure. Taco Bell specifically. I just feel like Taco Bell, like as crappy as it is, like
Taco Bell's technically the healthiest fast food. Fun fact.
according to who?
I don't know. Apparently that's a thing.
I think it all depends on what you would get from a place. You can make any fast food healthy. You go to McDonald's, you get a salad.
Yeah, that don't mean shit. What you need to do is you need to go to Wendy's, you need to get their spicy nugs and drown them in ranch and feel like a garbage human being after.
I mean, I guess if you're going to go to fast food, you might as well kind of, I don't know. Fast food can be used to your advantage if you don't have time. Like, for example, so you never really, you don't pack food and bring it to work. Is that like not a thing for you ever?
Well, because sometimes I'm in the office for fucking an hour, sometimes I'm there all day, so I'm not gonna pack lunch.
So you didn't know if you're going to be in there all day or
No,
not.
I was supposed to leave at like 1, but then I had a bunch of stuff to do, and I was there till like 4:30. Like, you know, sometimes you get caught up doing things. Sometimes I'm literally there just to like plug something in and leave. Like I was there Tuesday. I got there at like 10, and I left at like 12:30.
It literally takes me an hour to pack my food for the day every single night. Like
Yeah,
I love
you know.
nights like tonight when I don't have to go into the office tomorrow. I don't have to do that, so I love it because like I'm like right now I typically would be getting my food ready for the day tomorrow, and it took me last night. I started getting myself ready probably 7:15, 7:30, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna relax around, quarter till 8, 8 o'clock, whatever. I didn't get done packing my food until like 8:30. It took me an hour and a half to make and pack all the food for the day.
When I used to be in the office full time, like before Rona, I used to pack my lunch, and I would do um a peanut butter Nutella sandwich. I would
Okay.
do like some chips, a fruit cup, and like some other like various thing like fruit snacks or just something else just to throw in there so I wasn't hungry. And I literally it would take me an hour to make a week's worth because I would just throw the fucking bread in individual baggies and I throw them in the fridge and I would just take one out every morning. and I was doing great.
Yeah, I mean, that's good though that you planned ahead. But like, for example, like last night, I made this like yogurt bowl that I ate at like 10 or 11 today. So I didn't eat until then. And then I had a salad that had like some spinach and bunch of like mushrooms and stuff in it. And then I had eggs with more spinach, I'm pretty sure. And then I came home and I didn't eat anything for the gym.
Do you
And
eat a
then I
lot of
had a huge
eggs?
dinner. I do now. Now that I've been increasing my calories slowly, I've been eating more eggs and less egg whites.
How long does it take you to go
Uh,
through a dozen eggs in your household?
in our household, not
Yeah.
long, because Dominica also eats them.
Okay, so Amber very, very rarely eats them. Like maybe like weekends, right? She'll eat them because she really
Mhm.
doesn't. Her breakfast in the morning usually just like a bowl of, like cereal, like she gets like her special can, her almond milk or whatever. I literally will have a minimum of 4 eggs a day.
That's how many I ate today. I ate 4 eggs.
Every morning when I'm at home, dude. Like, well, not every morning. Usually in the morning I just have like a yogurt or something. But like my lunch around like 11 or 12, I have minimum of 4 eggs. If I'm hungry, I'll have 5 or 6. I literally will go through a dozen eggs in 3 days.
Yeah, I mean, typically, like most people are gonna tell you, like 4 eggs, 5, 6 eggs. That's terrible for you. But like, I don't know what's good and bad for you anymore. Like, I just finished my nutritionist course, and I still don't know what is right and wrong because they teach you one thing, and then all of the people I watch on YouTube or podcasts I listen to, or documentaries I watch, they're all like, well, the cholesterol is bad for you, the fat's bad for you, so don't eat whole eggs, eat egg whites. And then like you hear like that's a nutritionist saying that. Another nutritionist, same exact education, tells you no, fats are good for you, cholesterol is good for you, don't worry about it, you're not going to die, it's not bad for you. And then another nutritionist, same education, will come to you or on the podcast or whatever and say you shouldn't be eating meat at all, it should be all vegetables. So I don't understand what the right thing to do is.
My
I eat
dinner
egg for now.
my dinner is always either steak, burger, or chicken. Like what?
Yeah, I mean, I've slowly turned into like majority of what I eat is like plant based, but I can't get away from meat. Like that's the easiest way to get the protein is through meat. So I don't see how else I can do it. And like they tell you, well, you can eat beans, you can eat lentils. What about peanut butter? Yeah, okay. 2 tablespoons of peanut butter is 200 calories, and it doesn't give you that much protein. Whereas like I can get the same amount of protein from like beef or chicken
I
in
literally
no
will
time.
eat peanut butter out of the jar with a spoon, and no one will stop me. I
I that brings up something though that I've learned about. I've learned about so much through these classes I've taken that every single time we talk about how much you eat, and I'm always like, well, it has nothing to do with his metabolism. It's he doesn't actually eat as much as he thinks he does, and that's why he doesn't gain weight. No, no, no. It's not that your metabolism is any faster than anybody else's, but your body just naturally has like it just doesn't naturally hold on to fat and weight
mm-hmm.
as much as people.
Mm-hmm.
So like and like I always thought that was bull crap. I always thought that like no,
Bro, you've
like
seen me eat food. You know I
yeah,
can put stuff down. All right. I don't
I
want to hear it.
always I always was like no, Blake eats crappy, but he doesn't eat a lot. And now I'm slowly realizing like no, Blake eats crappy sometimes, majority of the time. Blake eats a lot, but his body just naturally doesn't hold on to it. And
Bro,
some people are just lucky like that.
I eat so much food. I love food. I love steak. I love chicken. I like chips. I just like food. Just like food. I like healthy stuff. I like bad stuff. It doesn't matter. I just like food. Like yesterday, I had a burger for lunch with air fried tater tots and 2 eggs. And that's just my lunch. And then for dinner, I made steaks and we had like broccoli and cauliflower and sweet potato fries. And I was still hungry later. So then I air fried a piece of chicken too. And that was just all in one day, and I was still hungry and I went to bed.
Yeah, I mean that seems like a pretty good dinner though, for sure.
Oh, that dinner was fire, dude. With nice ribeyes, But like, but the thing about my steaks is you probably think they're fucking unhealthy as ball sack. So the way I make my steaks, which is the best way to make a steak, you get a pan, you put it medium to high heat, you put a little bit of olive oil down, right? You soak the pan, you put the steak down. If Gordon Ramsay's words, if the steak ain't fucking sizzling, take it off and ain't ready, right? So you put
Mhm.
it down, start sizzling, and then you fry it, minute or two each side, right? And then you put butter in there and you baste it, and you just
Yeah, of
baste the
course.
fuck out of
You
it.
spoon it on top as you're
Yeah,
going.
exactly, and
Yeah.
it tastes fucking amazing. And if you eat a steak anything but medium rare, you should just never eat a steak again in a day in your life. That's just a fact. If Gordon Ramsay
Yeah.
orders it med rare, then it's correct. I don't care what anybody else says. When I overcook my steak, I get so fucking mad. I get heated. But that's
No,
just me.
yeah. I mean, that's like the correct way to make one. I mean, I don't make it. I mean, I don't ever make steak because Dominica doesn't eat steak. So,
Dude,
like,
that'd be
unless,
amazing. No, that'd be fucking awesome. If Amber didn't eat steak and I could just buy Delmonico's all the time instead of buying two, that'd be awesome.
yeah, I mean, I guess so. But I typically just buy
I'd buy
whatever we
more.
go through.
I would eat
Yeah, I don't.
more.
But either way, like, I don't make like I don't add butter to food right now, only because I'm still increasing my calories, and I just don't want to
My
waste it on that.
eggs also have butter because if you make scrambled eggs without butter, you're also just a terrible human being.
Well, I mean, I also I also make my eggs in the microwave.
All right, guys, thanks for tuning into the podcast. This is now canceled forever. We're never doing
No,
this again. Bye.
so not when I'm like home during the like tomorrow I won't make it in the microwave. But like if I bring them to work, I just like if it's 8 o'clock at night, I'm not cooking eggs. So I just
Eggs
it's
take
really
literally 5 minutes.
yeah, and in the microwave they take 2 minutes.
So you're telling me you crack like two eggs into a bowl
I'll crack
and fucking whatever you do with them,
so,
whisk them.
so for example, this is exactly what I did last night. Yeah, it's not like the best way to make food, but it's the easiest way and it
Corey
helps
literally
me
makes his
kind
eggs in the microwave.
of the face. So last night, the eggs I brought to work today had kale, there was eggs, and then there was I don't even know if you've ever even had it or even heard of it in your entire life. It's called nutritional yeast. It's basically just like it's like flakes kind
The
of.
only yeast I like is in between a woman's legs. Continue.
That's disgusting. So like for example, I took kale. I took a serving of kale, put it in a bowl, stuck it in the microwave, heated it up till it wilted. Then I put in the eggs and the nutritional yeast, mix it all together, put in. I mean, I still use spices and stuff.
So
Put
do
it
you
back in the
bring
microwave.
two eggs to work, or do you bring them like how do you transport two raw eggs to work? Like,
No. This I make this ahead of time, and
okay,
then I
so
bring it
you
in a
make this at
container.
home. Actually, you're not a weirdo bringing two raw eggs into the office, at least.
No. I do not make like I don't make anything at the office. I heat things up at the office.
Okay.
No,
Okay,
I mean,
so you bring cold microwave eggs to the office.
then I heat them up in the microwave again.
So you bring cold microwaved eggs into an office and then microwave the microwaved eggs to make them warm. So you're just microwaving microwaved eggs, so they're just double bad.
No, but that's the thing. If you cook them the right way the first time, so like if I cook them the right way at the house, they're still they're like cooked, but to the point where they're almost not cooked. So then when I cook them in the office, it keeps them.
So
I don't know.
okay, so you almost kind of slightly undercook them the first time.
Yeah,
They're I don't want to say like soupy, but they're almost kind of like wet-ish.
they still have a little bit of like I guess sogginess. Not really.
Yeah,
They
like
just have a little bit
runniness almost, whatever.
runniness.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. No, look, I'm not saying that this is a good thing to do. It's not like it
Okay,
is not
this is a terrible
better.
thing to do.
It is not better than eggs with butter. There's no way.
Anybody who watches this, if anybody microwaves eggs because of this, I feel sorry for you. Just don't do it. It's bad. It's un-American is what it is.
It's just the easiest way for me to make them so that I can bring them to work. Like I don't sit at home tomorrow morning and just wake up and go, I want 4 eggs. Let me stick them in the microwave. Like no, I'll
If
make
you
them.
did that, I wouldn't talk to you
I'll make them
anymore.
on the stove and like make them the right way and cook it all together and like I'll make them like I don't know, I'll make them nice. But
But
when I'm bringing it to work,
I mean, also
you
though,
know,
like I ain't gonna lie, even making eggs just with like olive oil instead of like butter, that's not even that bad either. Because I did
mm,
that when Amber before we found her plant-based butter since she's lactose intolerant now. That's how we used to make was just with olive oil, and it wasn't bad, but like they didn't get as fluffy and as tender as butter, and like
mm.
butter just makes everything better.
My problem is I don't have the patience. Like they always tell you, if you want really nice eggs, you got to cook it on low heat. And it's just like
Low
I don't
heat
have
on and
time to be.
off.
I don't have time to just be stirring for 30 minutes as you make these eggs.
I've done that once,
Like,
dude, and it is literally life changing. But also, it takes way too long, and I get too hungry and I get pissed.
yeah.
But yeah,
So I typically put on like medium, maybe even medium high if I'm really in a rush. But then if it's medium high, you got to sit there and stir real fast so it doesn't like burn and shit. But
oh yeah, but I mean, half the time I cook it like in sausage grease too, so I'm just ready to fucking rumble, have a
oh
heart
my
attack.
god, that sounds amazing though.
Have you ever cooked eggs in bacon grease?
Oh yeah, I have done that before.
Yeah,
Yeah, when I
go,
was going through my keto phase, that was the best thing to do.
dude. That fucking grease, and you just crack the egg on there, and it bubbles up real fast. You gotta hurry up and flip it like in 10 seconds. Oh, I love it. Play a game with myself. I'm like, oh, can I get this in time?
Yeah, that was when I was doing my keto, that was all about just cooking it in grease, putting mayo on the eggs, putting butter on the eggs, doing whatever to get those fats in.
So you were
And like
happy for once.
and what's weird, I have never to this day, I'm starting to feel we'll get into this, but to this day, I've never felt better, like stomach wise and health wise, than I did when I was doing keto. I don't believe in it, and I think that it's very bad for you long term, but like short term, it was amazing.
If you're
I
trying to
loved
cut
it.
weight really fast for something and then immediately gain it back, keto's a good thing. But like,
And if you want your heart to basically be terrible moving forward, probably. I
yeah,
don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Like, I know people, and I've listened to people say like keto is like completely fine. Like it's no big deal. But
that's
it
another thing. It depends who you ask. You could ask all these nutritionists, and they'll be like, "Keto's great, keto's bad." No one fucking
it
knows.
can't actually be great long term. Would be my assumption.
You
You take
have to
in
be
all
able
the
to eat everything. You have to be able to eat carbs. You have to be able to eat fats. You have to be able to eat cholesterols. You have to be able to eat everything, just in moderation. Unless you're Blake
yeah.
Rutledge, you just eat whatever the fuck you want.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean you'll be healthy,
I
but it doesn't.
I am the epitome of fucking healthiness, Corey. They're gonna have my body at museums because I'm that fucking healthy, other than my pancreas, because that thing's just like fucking useless.
Yeah, but you can't even control that.
Exactly. God had to fucking nerf me, Corey, because I was too strong. I got nerfed at birth, and I'm still fucking king of healthiness. Every doctor I ever go to, they're like, your levels are great. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. Last time I
I,
got blood work done, my doctor was like, you don't eat enough salt. And I was like, oh, that's a fucking lie.
you don't eat enough salt.
That's what he said. My sodium levels were low. And I was like, bro, I crush a bag of salt and vinegar chips a night. Fuck you mean.
I mean, I honestly could say like I haven't really ever noticed you like you'll get sick here and there. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Oh, like I got a cold. You know,
Exactly.
I'm
I don't get sick.
coughing, whatever. But never once has it been like, yeah, I had the flu for a week, or I mean, for God's sakes, not to get down this rabbit hole, but you had corona and it did nothing to a person who eats like you do, who has diabetes. And I was like, how you feeling? You were like, I drank some whiskey, I feel better. Like, okay.
I'm telling you, dude. And anybody that has coronavirus, take advice from me, but actually don't. Do not listen to me. This is bad. Anybody listen to this? PSA, don't listen. If you just drink whiskey and Alka-Seltzer, you'll be perfectly fine in 3 days. That's all I'm saying.
To put the Alka-Seltzer in the whiskey.
I thought about it.
That
I
would be a
really
hell
did.
of a hell of a drink right there. The
I
new
real
cocktail,
I
the
really
Blake
thought about
Rutledge.
it. What I would usually do is I'd have like my whiskey next to me, and then I'd have my Alka-Seltzer and like water, and I'd chug that, and then I would like sip my whiskey, and I'd be like, "Let's rumble!" But like, yeah, like I mean, like I haven't gotten the flu shots since I was like a freshman or sophomore in high school, right? Because every time I would get the flu shot, I would immediately get I every doctor never said it was a flu, but I would immediately get sick after with flu-like symptoms. Like I'd be throwing up, I'd feel like shit, I'd have a fever, right? So I just stopped getting it. And since then, we've been out of high school, what, 7 years now this year, right? So in over a decade, I've gotten the flu once.
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember the last time I had the flu.
But like But like when I had the flu when I was younger, I would always end up throwing up. My stomach was the first thing to tell me I had the flu. Always. I'd be sick as a dog, like hugging the toilet. Last time I got the flu, I just had a fever and I just felt like shit. And I was like, I'll be fine a couple days. Lasted like 3 or 4 days. Amber made me go to the doctor. Went to my doctor and I was like, I'm fine. And then they were like, no, you're not. And I was like, oh yeah, I have this weird spider bite in my hand too, by the way. Am I gonna like die? And they're like, no, probably unrelated. And they're like, yeah, you have the flu. And I was like, that's weird. I just have a fever. And they're like, yeah, who knows? Can't do anything for you though, because you're past the 2 day mark. So this fucking whatever what's that flu the flu pills they give you? It's supposed to like help you if you take it within like 2 days or something.
Oh, I forget.
You know what I'm
I
talking
don't
about, that
know.
right?
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah. So they're like, that ain't gonna help you. Just like drink fluids. And I was like, okay,
The,
cool. And they're like,
the more I do the research into something, like the diseases that we get, majority of the time we don't even need medicine. Like majority of the time it's just like, yeah, you have the flu. Okay, do I need the medicine or can
no,
I just like drink fluids, eat the right foods, like
I hate the
rest
doctors.
up?
Dude, Alka-Seltzer literally just heals everything. That's all it is. Alka-Seltzer sponsor me because I literally take them for everything. I wake up with a headache, I take Alka-Seltzer. I get sinuses, I take Alka-Seltzer. My fucking allergies, Alka-Seltzer. It fixes everything, but not the pills. If you take the pill version, they do shit. You need the fucking pop fizz stuff, or else it just doesn't work.
I've tried taking the pills before. They don't really do much for me.
Exactly. Amber loves the pills, but I take them. I just feel like I'm swallowing fucking a brick, and then nothing happens. But that pop fizz shit, dude, you fucking down that shit real quick, and you're good to go. And I even mix it with vitamin C when I start like I feel I'm about to get sick, and I'm
Mhm.
fine the next fucking day because I am the epitome of healthiness, Corey.
I mean, ever since when I was younger, when I was probably in middle school, high school, I got bronchitis, pneumonia, the flu
Same. I used to get
every single
bronchitis
year.
every year. I
Eh,
had it
I
every
used to
year.
get bronchitis or pneumonia every single year,
Hmm.
and then, like, I eventually just started, like, eating healthy once I got to college, and since then, I've not had bronchitis in probably a decade now.
I started
Maybe
smoking cigarettes and vaping, and then it stopped. There's probably no correlation there, but it's literally what happened. Like I used to get it
yeah.
up until like high school, and then I started smoking cigarettes, and then I never got it again. It's probably more like a puberty thing, I would say, but I'm gonna say that nicotine helped because I thrive on nicotine, whiskey, and caffeine.
But I wonder if in some sort of weird way, obviously smoking and vaping is not good for your lungs, and it's not probably, it definitely is harming your lungs.
Well, yeah,
But
100% it is.
I wonder if by smoking and vaping, your lungs got used to like being hurt in that way. So like bronchitis, like it was like, oh fuck bronchitis, that does nothing compared to smoking.
Yeah,
Like, I
I
wonder
mean,
if it was just like, oh, like this is nothing.
yeah, because I used to get it every year, like every spring or winter, I would get it, and I'd be like wheezing, I'd be like, and I'd be like dying, and my inhaler wouldn't do anything, and then we'd just call my doctor, they'd refill my I used to have the fucking nebulizer myself, the dumbass
I have
fucking brrr. I
it's in the
hated that
closet
thing.
right behind me. I
I
have it
hate
in a box.
I so like my dad used to use it when he smoked because he had lung problems too, but like ever since like my brother grew out of his asthma, uh I only really get asthma if I like exercise really bad, and my dad only uses inhaler once in a while since he quit smoking. That thing's literally collecting dust now. None of us ever use it anymore, but we literally use this thing all the time. Dude, that thing worked wonders. Like I'm telling you, you can run a mile after using that fucking thing.
Well, not to mention it gives you like it helps your lungs, but it also does something to your body. It, like gives you like almost like a high. It like gives you
Hmm.
jitters. Like I've done it in a long time ago. I've done it and I've sat there and like my whole body's just like
Yeah, you literally
shaking.
shake. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
Because I used to get the steroid, like liquid, and then just the
yeah,
regular like breathing treatment. And they're like, okay, so out of 7 days, you want to use the steroids 3, and then you want to do the other things 1, and then you know,
yeah.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to go to the doctor and they would ask me every single time, "How often do you use your inhaler? How often do you use the nebulizer?" And like with nebulizer, I've used only like, once a month or once every 2 months recently. Inhaler, I use almost every day. And now I go to them, they're like, "Do you ever use your nebulizer?" I was like, "I haven't used my nebulizer in like 5 years." Like, "What about your inhaler?" I said, "I haven't used like even right now, I haven't used my inhaler in probably well over a month." And
Hmm.
I don't even remember what that would have been for. I just know that maybe I used it because of allergies or something. Who knows? But
Oh, coming up soon, I'm gonna be using mine again when I wake up in that fucking grass and I'm gonna die. Your boy's gonna be fighting for his fucking life coming up here,
that's
dude.
the only pill I take is allergy meds every single season. I think it might be time to get the shots this year, though.
I don't know. I just I feel great when I cut the grass and I can't breathe and my throat feels like there's knives inside of it. That's my favorite.
Yeah,
Do you have to cut?
start sneezing.
Wait, you have an HOA, so like, do they cut your grass out there? Ah, you
They
fucking
just
lucky
they
bitch.
just cut it yesterday. No, don't tell me that. I like cutting grass. That's just about. I like
Come
doing work. I like
come cut
working
my
and
grass.
work with my hands, but the only outdoor stuff I really enjoy is cutting grass. Like you tell me to mulch, get the fuck away from me. I'm not
Corey,
mulch.
you're a fucking preppy boy. I've never seen
I'm
you do anything with your hands before.
I no, I have no problem doing things with my hands, but you told me to mulch, get away from me. You told me to cut the grass. All right, when you want me, when you need me.
Well, yeah,
How much you
I like
paying me?
sitting.
How much you paying me?
How much
But
you
when you need
paying
me?
me?
How much you paying me? But when do you need me? I mean,
A fucking diarrhea is stealing my content. He's streaming my Twitch on his Twitch.
he's streaming it.
Yeah, and
Why doesn't he just host you?
I don't fucking know because he was playing Fall Guys and like testing his internet or something. I don't know. He was being fucking diarrhea. Oh god, whatever. But I forced Billy to cut my grass last weekend.
I have no problem cutting grass. I don't know. I like doing stuff outdoors sometimes, not all the time.
I don't know.
But
I like cutting grass and weed whacking like ain't bad, but like it's just easy
oh,
because
no weed whacking for me. I did that when I worked on a golf course. That's all we did was weed whack. I got tired of it after a while. I could
it's a
never
good
weed whack again.
it's a good arm workout. It beats the shit out of your arms.
Yeah, I guess so.
But I really don't
I
have
mean,
much to weed whack. It's just like the front of the house and like the deck, and then everything else the mower gets.
I think it's just more annoying than anything. But
Yeah. But I can tell you though, I'm never rebuilding a house again in my fucking life. That shit fucked up.
what rebuild like redoing your house?
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
And I still ain't even fucking done. I don't ever want to do it
We
again.
we looked at houses for. I mean, we always are just looking just to see what's out there, and she's always said to me like, "Oh, this one's 130K. It's 4 bedrooms, 1 bath, but we would have to redo the kitchen, the bathroom, the bedroom, the basement." I'm like, no thanks, not doing it.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
I'm a believer where the first house as a fixer upper is a good idea and a good investment because every person should know what to do in case like let's say you do buy you bought a move-in ready house, right? Like house you live in was move-in ready, you're good to go. Let's say you're here for 15 years, right? And all of a sudden now you have to replace the drywall on the floor. Well, now you don't know what to fucking do. Now you're gonna pay some asshole to go do it. But if you do it once the first time, you at least have the idea of what to do cheaper down the road if something does need done.
I wouldn't trust myself to do something anyway.
I
Like, I
built this
literally
house.
like, when you say that I can't do things with my hands, that's true to an extent. You tell me to drywall, you tell me to do anything with cement or concrete, you tell me to do stuff like that, no clue.
YouTube.
Sorry, gonna have to call somebody's dad or you're gonna have to hire somebody. I can't help you.
YouTube. That's all you gotta do. Well, drywall is easy. Concrete, I've never done before. I have no idea what to do with that. But I assume you just fucking mix shit. I don't know. But I've self-leveled concreted like my laundry room and stuff, and that shit's awesome. You fucking just mix it with water. You get the little drill and just pour it on and just wait. It's great. It's awesome. Flooring sucked. I never want to do that again. It's fucking terrible. It was bad. Trim's easy until all of a sudden shit doesn't match up because no walls are straight. That sucked. Drywall was fun until you have the mud and then there's shit everywhere. And then all of a sudden you see fucking tape marks and you get pissed and you have to keep remudding it till it looks great.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, I remember seeing that house when you first moved in, and it just like it was fine when you moved in. You know what I mean? Like you
No, it
could
wasn't.
have.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
What I
No, it
mean by
wasn't.
that is like it was at least. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know.
Nope. The carpet wasn't even fucking tacked down in any of the rooms. It was just laid there.
Mhm.
So rip that shit up.
I just remember coming over to the house and you guys would be doing drywall or you'd be putting the floor down, and there was just I was like, I couldn't do it. like it looked like there was never an end in sight. I was like, "Holy crap." Like, I remember there was a hole between the bathroom and the room you're in right now, and I was like, "Jesus, they're gonna like." I was like, "They're really gonna
I
redo."
fucking fixed it, my dude.
Yeah.
There ain't no fucking hole there. The bathroom looks a lot better than that, but yeah, it sucked. Shit, that literally like it just it fucked me. What's up, Andrew? It
Hi,
yeah.
hi, Andrew, and my aunt also said hello.
Hi, Corey's aunt. Yeah, it was just it was whack, and it sucked at first. But like now walking around, you're looking like I did that, I did that. You know, you're looking, it's yours. Like in my office you're sitting in right now, the floor, the baseboard, and we painted the walls. Like we had to remud the seams. The only thing we didn't do was put like the actual trim. We just did the baseboard because who fucking
Mm,
cares? Yeah, and like all the what
yeah.
really stuck was all like the electrical work that still needs to be done. That I'm just gonna wait until I need to, because
I am looking
wise
forward to some. Keep going.
it's not a problem until it's a problem. Wise words of Nick Michelli.
I am looking forward to some projects once we get into a different house. Um, like I hope to next house. Hopefully, we have some land either in the front, in the back, or in the side, and I want to build like a little spot where I can like drink, smoke my cigars and stuff like that.
Like a little bar
I,
shed. I want one of those.
yeah, I mean, because like right now we're working on the basement stuff, and eventually it'll get to a point where like we'll be able to kind of get the guys over there, or she can have the girls or whatever, and like we're gonna have we actually got a projector that we're gonna put on the wall with the screen, so we'll be able to play games or whatever, smoke, maybe even smoke. I think Dominica said smoke, so I was like, I'm not arguing with that. If you say we can smoke cigars down in the basement,
Yeah, just fucking open up you have a door down there, don't you?
yeah, there's a sliding door, but I don't want it coming up into the house and having the whole house smell.
Who
But
cares?
she said it's cool, so whatever.
It's your fucking
But
house.
it'll be it'll be easier once we have a different house where we have land, so I can just build something. So like it's a separate part. It could even be like the garage, but like we build on top of the garage or something.
Yeah.
But
I don't know
that's
what
the
I want.
ultimate goal.
I just want a basement that I'm just gonna trick out and fucking wait too much unnecessary computer hardware. Because why not? I don't know. I mean,
You ever thought about getting like like a couple computers, like more computers than you have already?
I have
I guess
two.
you don't really. I guess you. Well, yeah. I guess Amber doesn't really use hers as
No,
much.
I have two computers. I have a Raspberry Pi hooked up next to my router that fucking sends me emails if anything shuts down. It's awesome. I have two switches. I have my work laptop, I guess, too. But I mean, like, I
We
want a
have two
server,
switches.
like network switches.
Oh, they like Nintendo Switches.
No, I have one Nintendo Switch.
I know
That's
you have one Nintendo Switch. I was gonna
that's right
say
here. So in my household, I have two gaming computers, a Nintendo Switch, an Xbox, a PlayStation. PlayStation's
one game,
it's hanging on my wall behind me as decoration.
one gaming computer, one Xbox, one PS4, one PS3, one PS2, one PS1, one Xbox 360. I think that might be it. Maybe a
Yeah.
Nintendo somewhere randomly. My aunt just asked, "Do you guys just talk about miscellaneous things?" Yeah, pretty much.
It's literally just, I mean, it should
We
have been
started
named.
off talking about nutrition for a little while, but I could talk about nutrition forever. But
I'm the
Blake,
epitome of healthiness.
yeah, Blake Gerd knows everything there is to know about nutrition.
No, I'm not saying I know. I don't know jack shit about nutrition. I'm saying my body, though, is the epitome of nutrition. It is the definition. I'm the definition of healthiness, and no one can tell me otherwise.
You won't hear me arguing. We'll talk in 5, 10, 15 years. We'll see where you're at then. But for now, I got nothing to say.
24 years old, if you go to, say you go to Duquesne, right, and you take a fucking nutrition course, you go to page 109 of their nutrition book, there's a picture of me and it says that guy. That's all it is.
Go to the dictionary.
Yep. Fuck the dictionary.
Optimal nutrition. This is a picture of you.
I had an English teacher in middle school that made us write down the words in a dictionary once.
How many?
We all just got a page and last like 20 minutes of class. She just like made us do as many as we could. I just like sat there.
This is your English teacher?
Yeah.
I had an English teacher that um he would teach for we had 80-minute classes. He would teach for the first 40 minutes, and then the second 40 minute second half of the class, he would just tell stories. He would just
Yeah.
tell random stories about him. He was a book writer, so he would tell stories about writing books or like just whatever came to his mind.
I
And you have a teacher who's telling you to write dictionary definitions.
I hated English. I hated all English.
My
I
aunt
failed.
asked me, "Am I drinking whiskey?" Yes, I am drinking or about to be finishing a rye whiskey, actually. Changing it up for once. I
Oh
finished your
yeah.
whiskey, like the whiskey you gave me. It's gone already.
Already?
Yeah, it's gone already.
Well, that was fast.
Yeah, I mean, I finished all of it except for the last shot and a half, and that went into my infinity bottle. The infinity bottle only
Whoa.
has probably 6 or 7 more shots left, and then it'll be full. It'll be time to start drinking it. I don't know what it's gonna taste like. Typically, they tell you, if you're gonna make an infinity bottle, make it like all scotch or all bourbon or all rye. Nah, fuck that. I put every single whiskey I've had since I've gotten the idea of doing an infinity bottle. I've gotten every single whiskey I've had and put it in there. So I have scotch, I have 100 proof, I have 80 proof, I have bourbon, I have
Are you gonna shake it up, or
rye.
are you just gonna pour it and just see what it tastes
Well,
like?
just from pouring the shots in, I think it kinda mixes itself, but before I drink it for the first time, I'll probably just, like, tip it back, get it all together, and see what it tastes like. It's gonna be very smoky just because smoke is such a
That's all it
predominant
is.
predominant
Yeah.
thing. So, like, even though the majority of the whiskey that's in there is not actually smoky, it's gonna take over everything else.
Speaking of
I mean,
alcohol, did you see Aaron Donald's getting sued?
I did. Apparently he assaulted somebody. I saw the picture of the guy. The dude had his eye was swollen shut.
Beat the shit out of a guy in Southside. Fucking Pittsburgh pride, motherfuckers.
I don't know. So my infinity bottle has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 different whiskeys in it right now. I got a Scotch, a rye, a Irish, a bourbon, a Japanese, a bourbon, a rye, a Scotch, a bourbon, and a Scotch. So like it's pretty equal split there.
All of mine will just taste the same because all I drink is fucking
Yeah.
Macallan.
Mhm. Yeah, pretty much. Be like, what's in your infinity bottle? I got a shot of Macallan, another shot of Macallan, and a third shot of Macallan.
Uh huh. Bro, I'm telling you, something about that Macallan just fucking tastes amazing and it sounds amazing.
It's just smooth. That's the thing that really
So
like.
good.
I don't like that. Like I can't get into it. Like my Macallan is the most expensive bottle I've ever had, and I never drink it.
That's your fault.
And like I would save it for. They always tell you like well they don't always tell you that, but they say like typically you try to save your expensive bottles for the special occasions like a birthday, graduation, a big moment in life. I wouldn't drink my Macallan. Like I would drink one of my good Scotch whiskeys that are smoky.
All right, I'll come over and I'll just crush your Macallan in a night and I'll leave hammered drunk out of your house yelling at Coda and Dominica.
You can have the whole bottle to yourself. Next time we drink, you can have that.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, Coda, I stole your dad's Macallan.
Yeah, she probably started barking at you.
That's all she does. I love it, little fox.
Yeah, there was a few people at the dog park the other day that saw her.
Hold up. Wait a second. Is your microphone a condenser mic?
Yes,
And you're using it with a USB?
yes.
You need to buy a mixer like tomorrow. What the fuck are you doing? Do you understand how good you could sound?
Yeah, but I just don't.
No, dude, you can literally buy a fucking mixer for like 80 to 100 bucks and it'll be all you need.
This microphone, because I bought like the snowball. I tried using the microphone on this. None of it worked. So I looked up like what is the best microphone to help with background noise, and it said this was the one. I checked everywhere and couldn't find it. I had to drive all the way out to the Best Buy in Robinson to get this.
I just use my Audio Technica, dude. I fucking love this thing. I love this. Whenever I buy
Yeah,
a
that's a
condenser
really good
mic,
mic though.
yeah, whenever I buy a condenser in the future, I'm buying this mic, just the condenser version of it. That's what's gonna happen. Unless all of a sudden I make it big in life streaming, then I'll buy like like a Samson like $1,000 microphone or something like that. But
I don't know enough about technology to get into the weeds
I
with
hate
all that.
audio. I hate audio. Everybody hates audio. Audio is just terrible. Everything about it's bad. You can never get it right, especially in Windows, because Windows is just bad. Computers are bad.
Like,
Technology's
I
bad.
feel like I need to get a new camera soon too. I mean, my camera's fine, but like it's the same camera I've always had. I mean, it works fine, but I
But like
feel like
my thing is too, like if I'm buying a new camera, I'm buying a mirrorless or DSLR camera, and that's like $300-400, and I don't want to buy
exactly.
that. So like I'm not gonna buy another fucking 1080p USB camera because it's gonna look marginally better. Like who cares? No,
Mhm.
if I'm gonna buy one, I'm gonna look sharp as fucking 4K. All right, I'm like show my titties on stream or something. Like
Show your titties on stream.
diarrhea. I'm looking at your stream. What the fuck do you want?
What's he saying now?
He just said, look at my stream real quick. Okay, I'm looking at your stream. You're on my third monitor. I'm looking. Okay. What am I looking at? It's just me and Corey.
Maybe that's what he's trying to show you.
I'm stealing your content. Yeah. I'm making your
We've
content
already
good.
talked about this.
Yeah. He's diarrhea. You need to fucking pay attention, bud. You're jeez.
For somebody that's streaming our conversation, you would think he knows what we're talking about.
Yeah, come on. We already went over this.
Like,
He said, sorry, I left to go eat. So he just fucking turns
why
on
would he
my stream and just fucking leaves. Actually, I wouldn't expect anybody else but him to do that. Oh, I have 3 streams open. I have fucking mine, yours, and diarrheas.
I don't have any open.
Yeah, I fixed diarrhea's fucking internet issues yesterday. And then I tried to look up porn in his computer, and he wouldn't let me.
Why did you do that?
I don't know, because I was team viewered
Just
in,
to
so
be
I had
funny.
access, and I just like opened up Chrome and typed.
You think it's funny?
Yeah, I'll do the same thing
25
to you too,
25
Corey.
years old?
I'll do the same thing to you, Corey. Except I'll come to your house and do it. I'll stream it to every TV in your house.
You can't do that. They're not all synced.
I'll make it synced.
Then I don't have the technology for that.
One of your TV's got to be a smart TV.
Yeah, the one in the living room is.
Yeah, there you go. So I'll do that. It'll go to Domenica's computer. And then when your projector's set up, I'll have it on that too.
Can't wait for that, dude. Hook it up to my laptop and just show the fights or sporting events or whatever. It'll probably look like crap, but hopefully not.
You just got to set it up correctly, get a good screen, the lighting good. And
I mean, it's a screen that comes with the projector.
there's
And we have,
always
like,
ways to make it
And we have
look
a
good.
stand for the projector itself and for me to put my laptop on.
The projector you're going to want to be on the ceiling for it to look optimal.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. So it's
Why?
gonna at least not starting out. When
I'll
we
do it.
first do it.
I like projects.
No, I mean I could do it. It's not gonna be that hard, I don't think. It's not like a huge projector.
So, yeah, it'll be easy. Just get a couple
Yeah,
blocks
it's
of
just
wood,
huge.
dude. It'll be super easy.
Yeah, I'll have to figure it out.
I don't know. I just like using power tools.
Well, as part of that was one of the very first things I put on our bridal shower list was tools because I don't have any tools here. And then we got them over the weekend. So now I have a drill and and the wrenches and screwdrivers and all the crap I need. So I don't have to borrow your screwdriver, which I still have, the little power one that you like plug into the wall.
My
Pretty sure I
electric
still have
one?
it. Yeah.
Is that where that went?
Yeah.
Dude, I thought someone at work stole that.
No, it's like the one that has like the built-in plug that like flips out. You plug it in to charge it. Yeah, I still have that from when you were building my computer.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Yep. But now I probably don't need it.
Nah, I
'Cause I
brought all
have,
my
like
tools. My tools are all right there, actually. Power
like I
tools are
need to
fun.
start. I feel like just having the tools makes me like feel better about myself. I don't feel like such a wimp anymore.
Well, also, like, now it's like easy. Like, if you need to do something stupid, they'll take 10 minutes, you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
always fun
Like,
doing stuff.
I've noticed like our doorknobs in our house are always like getting super loose. So I was like, Let's go tighten the doorknob real quick. Takes me a couple of seconds.
Exactly. Doorknobs are a bitch when you're replacing them. I hate every single doorknob in this fucking house.
Yeah, they're not fun. You
No, like
think that they'd be easy. They're such a simple thing, but
nothing simple in houses. Nothing. Not one singular thing. So what?
and why does everything in the house cost money? Everything costs so much money. We're like we're trying to do our basement. It's like we bought all the supplies for them to like fix our to like make our bathroom into instead of just a toilet, they're gonna make it into a like a half bath. We bought all the supplies. They come to work on like, yeah, you didn't buy enough supplies. You got to buy more. So they ran to the store. They come back. Hey, we had to buy these extra supplies. It cost you another $250. I said, we just spent $200 on the original supplies. Yeah, you didn't buy enough. We got to
It
get more.
doesn't matter. Yeah, when we redid our bathroom, we did so like we did the floor, but the tile was free because Amber's cousin had it left over. We bought a vanity, we bought a toilet, we bought a mirror. And then those aside, with the labor and parts, it costed like $700, $800 to do that. And then plus the vanity and the toilet, looking at over $1,000 just for the bathroom.
Yeah. And then they built the bathroom itself, but they're like, look, your toilet was bad, so we have to take the toilet out, and like we have to redo the plumbing because of that. So they like
Mm-hmm.
broke into our floor and they did all this stuff. And we have a hole in there right now because it's not getting fixed. It hasn't gotten completed yet.
That's awesome.
I guess so. You got to buy a new toilet. Okay, cool. How much is that going to cost you? I don't know. I'll let you know when we buy it. Whatever. Like her uncle was like, we'll buy it for you and you just pay us back. Okay, cool. All right, and you're gonna have to pay for the cement for us to re-cement it. Awesome. All right, and we found you a door, so you have to pay for a new door because the original door was old. Like it's crappy. We'll get you a new one. All right, fine. Oh yeah, and by the way, like I found you flooring. So even though you told me that you don't want to do the flooring, we're gonna do the flooring anyway. So then we have to pay for flooring now. And he's like, and while we're at it, like we've already done the bathroom, the flooring, might as well do the walls and the ceiling. So that'll cost you more money. I'm like, okay. So this is
Uh, did I crash? I crashed. Yeah, I crashed. Yes.
oh, okay. Whew, they're frozen.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I kicked my switch and it like lagged me out for a second. I don't know. It says my stream's still going. Is it? I don't know what's happening.
Seems to be okay now, but
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck just happened. I think I have the wrong power cable plugged into my switch because it'll like randomly kick out if I like touch it. Oh well.
mm,
Thought it was you for a
yeah.
second. I was like, oh no.
But either way, just working on basement, doing house stuff. It just cost. I didn't realize how much like owning a home costs.
I hate it.
Just
I,
the little things add up.
I mean, I like that I can like drill holes in my ceiling, but like, I don't know.
Yeah,
No, there's so many fucking cables running through my ceiling. It's just, like I can like hang shit on my walls, like that shelf right there, like right there. Wouldn't be able to do that anywhere else, but I can. Fuck it. PlayStation hung on the wall, because fuck it, why not? Who cares?
hmm
But like, you just had to like buy the house and like, it costs money when you take a shit.
yeah. And like you got to hope that like whatever you put into the house, you get back in the end somehow. Like what we're doing with the basement, we're just hoping that hey, if we redo the basement and we make it a half bath, hopefully when we sell this someday,
You will.
that we make that money back. We don't know. We could be a waste, or it
Finishing a
could be
basement is literally like the best thing anybody can do. If you can make a basement into a finished basement, it's literally the most perfect thing to do.
that's what we're going for now. We were going to do the bathroom. It looks like now we're going to do the bathroom and the floor at least. We're probably gonna have to do the ceiling. The ceiling is the real problem, actually, though, because that's where all the spiders come from.
Are you just putting drop ceiling in?
Yeah,
Easy peasy.
yeah. So that shouldn't be a problem.
Drop ceiling is like the best thing to do.
Hmm. We got to replace the door, the sliding door down there, because it's not great for keeping like cold air out and stuff, or keeping heat in, I guess, as well. Which is not a problem in the summer. I truly don't care too much about this upcoming summer because if anything, it may keep it cooler down there during the summer. But in the wintertime, like, I can't be down there. Like, my computer stuff is going down there.
Your
Like,
computer will love it because it'll be fucking cold. It'll be great.
yeah, yeah, but I can't have it be like freezing, right?
Yeah, dude, the cooler that it is for a computer, the better. Lower temperatures, more FPS, more fucking Vic Roys, bro.
Okay. Well, that's news to me. So
Yeah, no, dude, my office literally 24/7 is the hottest place in the whole fucking house because of this computer.
it's always hot in this room. Yeah.
Because like I have my computer on 24/7. When I'm not gaming or I'm not streaming or I'm not doing something, I mine Ethereum. So like this thing's on 24 fucking 7. 24/7. Moneymaker right there.
You're like always on. Like, it's not even like in sleep mode.
No, it's literally always on.
Yeah. See, I'll put my computer on sleep mode when I go to sleep. But
No.
other than that, it's pretty much always on.
Well, I mean, like when it's on and it's mining, it's not using many watts. Like my graphics card only pulls like 125 watts when it's mining. The rest of the computer maybe pulls like 20 or 30. So I'm using like maybe 150, 160 watts. Our electricity bill went up like $9 a month, and I'm making $100 a
Well,
month for mining. So like, who the fuck cares?
yes, and that was one of the things, like, when I first got the computer, the minute it goes like, "Turn off the computer, make sure you do this, you don't need to conserve energy," and I was like, "Look, let me just look it up and see how much it's gonna cost me." It's literally pennies
Mm-hmm.
to keep your computer on all the
Mm-hmm.
time. Like, these computers, especially nowadays, like, they're built with the energy conservation, like, it doesn't
If
cost anything.
if a computer isn't doing anything, you're literally pulling like under 100 watts. And so in like where we live, Corey, the cost for Duquesne Light is 13 cents per kilowatt, which is 1,000 watts, right? Or kilowatt hours. So if your computer's pulling 100 watts, right? It'll take you 10 hours to reach a kilowatt, which is 13 cents.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
every 10 hours, you're paying Duquesne Light 13 cents for keeping your computer on. So every day you leave it on overnight, that's 13 cents. Times that by 30 days. Okay, whoop-de-doo, you're paying literally $2. Oh my god, it's the end of the fucking world.
Yeah, the computers are meant to be on. They
Yeah.
really are.
Yeah. I like literally I restarted this the other day for like the first time just for just like actually update shit. I was like, there you go.
Yeah. I think I need to do that. When I went to put it to sleep last night, it was like, "Do you wanna restart? Do you wanna update and restart?" And I was like, "I'm not waiting up for this." So I just put it to sleep. So I'll update it tonight at some point.
Yeah, I usually just update whenever it yells at me. I don't like updating things right away because everything always breaks and I have to roll back, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Computers are
I don't
weird,
know.
man.
It's the best thing I've ever done, though.
I No one ever fucking listens to me about it. And then as soon as someone finally bites the bullet and pays for shit, they're like, Blake, I should have listened to you a
It
while ago. And
it's just a game changer. Like, and I've started to explain this to my brother because he's getting closer to getting his, actually sooner than I thought. I think he's getting his like this summer, hopefully. But like,
if you can get a
it,
graphics
it,
card,
well, yeah, it's great because like the gaming just feels better. Yes, like you make fun of me for playing with the controller, but even with a controller, the gaming is just better. Graphics are better, it's
yes,
smoother, it's more
yes,
integrated.
yes.
Just the way that you can play on one screen and have Discord or Twitch or whatever on another screen or stream on the other, like trying to stream on PS4 is like impossible. It's just
Bro,
stupid.
I got 3 monitors with a TV above me, and if the TV actually fucking worked, it would have something on there too. But it's
Yeah.
fucking great because you can just do that with a computer. It's fucking awesome. I wish I could have more screens. I wish I'd have fucking 2 more. Why? Fuck it. Who cares why?
Yeah. I want to get one more screen because like I'll be playing PS4 or I'll be playing like a cross-platform game and somebody hear me typing like we're in the middle of a game. What are you doing? I'm like, "Oh, I'm just on YouTube surfing." Like it's just nice cuz there's all the gaming aspects, but then there's also just like if I want to come up here and just like bullshit on the computer, there's that aspect too. You can't do that on a PS4. I can't open up my PS4 and just go on the internet.
No, you can't.
It's
It's
just
great. It's
completely
amazing.
a game changer. It's by far the best thing I've ever done.
It's the best thing anybody
Because
will ever do is buy a computer. It's like the same thing with Braden. I was like, Braden, buy a PC. No. Okay, we'll buy a laptop then. No. I was like, okay, Braden, buy PC. No, I like Xbox. He finally bought a laptop. He goes, Blake, you ruined the video games for me. Because he can't go back to playing on Xbox now because he looks at it and he's like, wow, that's slow as fuck. I'm upset now. He literally said it makes him upset that he can't play Destiny on anything other than his computer now because he just gets mad.
No, I don't know if I'll ever buy another game on PS4 or Xbox,
Mhm.
except the only game I may buy
Shell.
would be NHL, and that's because it's just not on PC.
Yeah.
But, like, the majority of the games moving forward are gonna be cross-platform, so I'll never have a reason to buy on anything else.
Mhm.
And, like, people are gonna complain, "Well, we bought the PS4 and, you're making the game lag because 'cause you're on PC." First of all, I on PC am making it lag? I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay
Like,
there, my guy. Yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't
I
know.
guess maybe when PS5, like, when they're actually available, if I bought a PS5, I may buy games for that, but probably only the exclusive games. Any game that comes out on Xbox, PS5, and PC, I'm just gonna buy on PC. Why wouldn't I?
I don't know. Like Amber is probably gonna get like the new Xbox because for some reason she just doesn't like. She likes to sit on a couch and play.
Mhm.
But like I also thought about down in the future getting like a home theater PC for like Amber to like throw in the living room, like a tiny little one, just like the size of an Xbox, put it in there, and then she can just like turn it on, have a controller, and there you go. There's your fucking game.
Yeah.
Play it on the TV if you want. Who fucking cares? You want to watch movies? There we go.
That's a good thing. The future of video games, there's gonna be so many choices moving forward.
Dude, it's amazing. I love video games. Speaking of video games, I can't wait to play through Titanfall 2 again. It's my next stream
Yeah,
through.
we talked about that briefly last time. You just played through, didn't you?
No, I played the game day of release in 2016.
But you posted in Discord saying you're gonna play it. You haven't
Yeah,
started that.
I haven't started that yet. I'll start it eventually. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. I don't know yet. But like, well, maybe we'll do it again. Is there was something on like iFunny or Reddit or something like that where it's like, oh, the best the gaming quotes or whatever. And the last one was a quote from Titanfall 2 when BT the robot says, "Trust me," and then jumps up and throws to save you. And I was like, I have to play this game again. I have to play it. Like. I'm literally about to share the game with you, Corey, so you can play this too. Or you can fucking buy it. It was like $12 in G2A. It is literally one of the best story modes you will ever play. And it's really
Well, we
short.
should play the story mode together, right?
Well, yeah, the story mode's the only reason you buy Titanfall 2 because fucking multiplayer is probably dead, and if it's not, it's probably hacked as
Oh, well,
shit.
I'm not buying it. I can't
Dude,
I can't I can't buy story mode games. The only one I've
no,
ever actually
dude,
enjoyed is Cyberpunk.
dude, dude. You'll enjoy Titanfall 2.
Nah.
Yes, you would, dude. Oh,
I
oh my
don't enjoy
god.
that is the thing. We're talking about PC gaming. That is the thing. I don't enjoy playing by myself
Did
games.
you ever play Uncharted on PlayStation?
I've played all of them except for the very last one, which I wanted to, but I just never did.
So you played. So are you talking about the last one with the girl, or are you talking about
The
Uncharted 4?
the very last one,
Because like there was because like
I may
after
have
Uncharted
never
4, they
I
got rid
may
of
have not
Nathaniel
played
Drake.
I may have not played Uncharted 4, and I definitely have not played the last one.
Yeah, the
But
last one I didn't play either.
the first 3 for sure I've played. I know that. And I loved them.
Yeah, those
I
are
was in
some of the
a
best ever.
games like that, and I also have played the Tomb Raider games.
Yep.
Those types of games are different. I can play those for hours because there's so many different missions and there's things to do, there's things to explore, there's artifacts to find.
Story about Uncharted 4, right? I've loved Uncharted since the second one came out, and it was amazing. All of them were great. I pre-ordered Uncharted 4. Day of release, I call GameStop. I'm like, yo, when can I get my game? They're like, yo, midnight release means midnight. I'm like, all right, I'll go fuck myself then. Me and Ho would roll up at like 12:05, right? And I come in and GameStop's fucking shut down. They're counting money. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I thought it was midnight. They're like, oh yeah, no, we do it like at 11 o'clock now. We're already done. And I was like, I called your store today, like 6 hours ago, and you told me midnight. So I literally
Wow.
went home, went the fuck, because I had the whole fucking next day off of work to play this fucking game, right? So I go home, go to bed, wake up at the crack ass fucking dawn, and go buy this fucking game and play it. Your boy was livid.
That's a good thing now is like you can buy games. Like typically I bought PS4 games, the disc, just because if I was done playing it, I could then sell it or turn in or whatever. But like we would go to midnight releases for not every game at midnight release. So like my uncle would go to the store the next morning and buy like 3 NHLs, and then we would meet him and like he'd give one to my brother, one to me, and keep one for himself so that we could play. And like as weird as it is, like I would take off work to play
Mhm.
NHL for like a full day, get my guys set up, get our team set up, and do all that stuff. But now, like in the past 2 years, it's like new game that we actually want to buy on PS4. Okay, I'll just buy it on the system.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I don't
but
even know where half of my PS4 games ever went. I probably just lost them. There's no way I
same.
sold them all.
Yeah, I think the last game I played on release was it was either Uncharted or Titanfall. It was one of those two. Because like I mean now I mean I play games on release. Like I just buy them and like I just play on my computer. But like last time I took off work was for one of those two. I might have took off something. No, wait, maybe I can't remember. I don't know.
The problem is that midnight releases are so dumb. It's like, oh yeah, let me download a game at midnight, and like even if I take off work the next day, I gotta stay up till 4 a.m. playing. Like, why not just have like a hey, we're gonna release this at 5 p.m.
No,
So then you can play from 5 p.m. until midnight,
I want
and
my
then hey,
nostalgia. No, I want my nostalgia. I want to act like I'm 17 again and I have no worries in the world. I'm just grinding a game. No, I don't want to. I don't want to pretend I'm an adult. When I'm playing games, I want to feel like I have no fucking problems.
I need to find a game that I can just play for like a game that I'm okay with playing super late. Like if we play Call of Duty or Among Us or something like that, by like 1 to 2 a.m., it's like, all right, this is getting a little bit too late now. Like I'm getting tired of this.
Imagine
Or
streaming
like,
for 12 fucking hours, my guy.
what?
Imagine streaming for 12 fucking hours, my guy.
Yeah, that was so dumb. I literally played Uno with you guys, went to bed, woke up the next morning, and you were still streaming.
That made me and AJ so mad. Your good morning comment just set us over the fucking edge.
And the thing is, like, I was gonna set an alarm to do that on purpose, but like with Coda, like I don't have to. She wakes up that early. Like if I'm not waking up for work, she wakes me up at that time anyway. So she woke me up, and the first thing I thought about was, what time is it? And it was like 7:30 or something. I was like, I gotta get on that stream right now. I opened the stream, and you two are like, we're so tired. Let's just end this. This is stupid. No one's watching. Let's just end this. And I was like, good morning, guys.
And then we fucking ended it. I couldn't fucking
And you
handle it.
and you were like, "All right, fuck this. Like Corey's just waking up. We haven't even gone to bed yet. We're ending it here. This is ridiculous." AJ was so pissed. He was like, "I'm going to bed. Fuck this."
Dude, that was such a good night. We raised $1,000 though, somehow, some fucking how. Uh, The dude that gave the $500 donations in my Discord is God himself, because I don't know what else to fucking name him.
Well, yeah, I mean, give half of your goal he gave.
Yeah, some random dude from fucking Nashville was like, "Here's money," and I was like, "Holy fuck!" Can't wait to do another one of those, but the next one's gonna be noon to midnight.
Mm, no, you could do it. You could probably start afternoon though, because like ending at midnight is no big deal. But I think you could do like a 4 to 4. That wouldn't be too bad. Or because like yeah, noon to midnight would be great and all, but then like no offense, like I'm not watching at 1 p.m.
You might be.
No, but I'm not. I'm gonna be doing something else at 1 p.m.
Listen, the next one's gonna be great, and I'm gonna raise more money for diabetes. All right, that's what's gonna happen. I don't know when it's gonna be yet. I plan to do one a year and just see what the fuck happens. I'm gonna keep printing out my fucking dumbass posters I have, and I'm gonna frame them all with how much I fucking raised. Cause I'm a
If
good
you
fucking
do
human being.
if you do smaller ones throughout the year, I'm in. I could
No,
not do a 12
we're
if
doing one a year,
Dominica and
12
Coda
hours.
were not if Dominica and Coda were not here, I could do 12 hours. But like there's too many responsibilities that I have during the day that I can't do that.
Dude, it was
But
it
if
was
you were to
bad.
do like if you were to do like a 6 hour one,
Nope, too short.
like let's see, like an 8 to 2 or like even a 10 to 4, I'm in. I'm all in. We'll play whatever you want. I'm all in for that.
12-hour minimum.
We're gonna try to do a 24-hour stream.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Should we just cancel my bachelor the bachelor trip? We'll just do a 24-hour stream instead.
All right, listen,
We'll
Corey.
go all the way. We'll go
Corey.
all the way to Deep Creek, and we'll just stream the whole time.
Corey, listen. Here's the thing. So, since we're affiliates on Twitch, right? By the way, sub to us. So we're affiliates, right? Do you know the only good perk other than getting subs from affiliates is?
What's that?
You can mobile live stream. Hi, Dakota.
Special guest Coda.
Look at a little
Hi.
foxy.
Hi, baby.
So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna fucking stream the whole drive down with fucking Andrew and Jake in my car.
To stream the drive.
Yep, I'm fucking mounted on my fucking car, and we're just gonna be yelling the whole time. And I'm gonna be streaming as soon as we get there. Fuck it, that'll be my 24-hour stream. My phone's gonna be dead the whole fucking time, but fuck it.
Should we just do like a 48-hour stream?
Yes.
We stream the whole trip.
Yes. Ew, I think you have a ghost in your room.
Am I allowed to be a special guest?
Where we should be ending any second now, but you can come in and say hello.
Oh god, Dominica on stream.
I'll
Arr,
stream
arr,
it
arr,
and
arr.
play Among Us.
Among Us.
Oh, wait. So,
Or like,
I don't know if Dom will like this either. So, Amber is going to be taking over my stream maybe this weekend or next weekend. And
For what?
she's just going to stream. I'm going to do wife takes over my stream, and she's just going to stream for me.
That's good.
Yeah, she's going to like doll herself up and look all good, and then all the guys will just throw money at her, right? Isn't that how Twitch works?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and I don't even care if I don't. It doesn't matter. And Braden's like, you're pimping out your wife. I'm like, oh, it's her fucking idea. So you should have Dom do that too. We'll just have the girls just take over the stream. We'll set them up in Discord that they can like talk to each
Yeah.
other.
We'll set up. They could play like Fortnite.
Yeah, they can play whatever they want. They can play Black Ops. They can play Fortnite. Play Warzone. I have everything. Doesn't matter.
I'll have to run it by her. Well, she won't know how to play some games. She'll know how to play Fortnite though.
Yeah, just throw a controller on. It'll be hilarious and like it'll
She'll
be
hide
funny as
the
hell.
bullshit like she typically does.
And I'll literally just sit there and watch a stream in the fucking living room. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
I think it'll be funny as hell. Fucking Jason said, or just don't be a pussy. Don't know what that was for. I'll donate G Fuel. He's gonna
I
probably
don't know.
probably something for
All I
streaming.
do is streaming something long. Yeah, I'm sure that's what he's
So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stream the whole entire fucking trip, whole thing. We're gonna stream. I don't give a fuck. My phone's gonna be on 24/7 streaming.
I feel like it wouldn't be that hard.
No, you just stream from your phone.
Stream from your phone. Have it like in a central location, not a central, yeah, like a central location, like up on like in a corner somewhere, like in a cabinet or something, and it's just like it's on us the whole time.
It'll be great. It'll be funny as hell.
We could definitely do that. That would be so funny.
Need hella battery banks. Exactly. I got one in my drawer. Andrew got one. I assume somebody else has one. We'll just bring all. Fuck it, dude. It's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna stream the whole time. Even us sleeping. There's definitely people who donate to us sleeping.
No, well, it would just be like, I mean, it wouldn't be fun, but like we would just keep the camera. I mean, I guess we'd have to move it around. So, but we would just have the phone and like in a like when we're sleeping, it would just be in a location, and like they wouldn't see anything because we're sleeping. But then when we wake up, they would see us again. So yeah, they could pop in at 2 a.m. Not 2 a.m. because I'm not going to bed at 2 a.m. But they could pop in at 5 a.m. We might be sleeping, but we'd still
Corey,
be
I
streaming.
swear to God, if you're a fucking pussy and you try to go to bed before fucking 4 a.m, either of those days, I'm gonna smack the shit out of
I'm
you.
gonna be out at the fire the whole time.
I'm going to bed. I just fell asleep on the couch.
Do you see what time it is, Blake?
It's
I fell
8:11.
It is 8 o'clock at night, and I'm gonna go to bed.
I fell asleep on the couch. I just woke up.
Jason got 3 battery banks. Perfect. We have 5 battery banks. Done. Easy peasy. Dominica, why?
Where's Slam?
I don't know. In the living room.
Tell her to come in. Tell her to make a special appearance.
She probably won't. I don't think she's a brawn. Oh, code.
Good night.
Jason said good night, D.
Oh, Jason's on there.
He's just messaging over there.
My dude.
Zeno, that's him.
Who's
I
that?
love him.
That was my aunt. She came in and said hello.
Hey, girl. See you in a month.
What am I seeing her in a month for? Oh yeah, your marriage is in a month, I guess. Month and a half.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh yeah, I have to fucking email my boss tomorrow. I'll be like, bro, 2 weeks, I'm leaving. Woo! I have a bunch of vacation days I need to use up, so I'm taking off that Friday and that Monday.
Well, I would hope you're taking off that Monday.
Yep.
You have don't you have the Monday off anyway?
Oh yeah, maybe.
It's Memorial
Maybe.
Day.
Yeah. No, of your wedding. I'm talking about the batch.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, maybe I should do that too. I have the time to take. I might do that too.
Yeah, but I think we do have off because it's Memorial Day.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have to take off. I mean, I'll take off that Friday because I'm gonna get there as soon as I can, like as soon as we're allowed to check in or whatever.
We're either gonna be there super early or super late. All depends on Jake. Because if
Mm.
Jake can take a half day, we'll be leaving probably like 2-ish. If he can't, we're not gonna be able to leave until probably like 5 or 6.
hmm
And then me, Jake, and Andrew will just truck driving simulator, just like that the whole time. No one clip that, please.
I'm sure somebody will.
Fucking hope not.
All right, man. We can go for an hour and 15 now.
Jesus, yeah, so much for that fucking strict hour time frame, right?
Yeah, I mean, today was this really was like a miscellaneous one though. We talked about nutrition, we talked about housework, we talked about the Vassar trip, we talked about
Yeah, we're talking about life, like I said. This is Life of Whiskey Gamers Part fucking 2.
part 2. Well, I mean, keep going at this point.
I don't give
Like,
a fuck. I'm just gonna keep going. Keep throwing it on YouTube, throwing it on Spotify. I don't give a fuck.
no. All right, man. You up for a little while or you getting off?
I have no idea. I'm probably gonna see what the fuck Amber's doing, and I don't know. We'll see. I might stream Titanfall. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Let me know. I'll come
All right.
back. I'll be on, so let me know.
All right. Bye stream, bye podcast. Remember everybody, this will be out on Spotify tomorrow morning, probably around 10 or 11 a.m.